Hello everybody, welcome to Bass and Bonsai. This is how you do it. Big, giant, largemouth bass. And oh yes, she's a kisser. Mwah. Hello everybody, welcome to the show. Today, we're unboxing. We have a box from Tackle Warehouse and we have just a Bass Pro Shops bag of Bass Pro Shops baits that I went and picked up. But this one, I opened it. But we're going to do an unboxing, right? So we're going to jump down here and take a look at everything I got to set up for next season. But real quick, before we do that, I wanted to show you guys, if you remember my favorite combo pretty much overall was this Abu Garcia setup. Well, guess what? Bam. This underrated TRV I'm going to try out. I'm going to go fishing tomorrow. That's why I'm going to hurry up and do this unboxing and show you guys the baits because I want to get them in the boxes and I want to have them ready to try. But this TRV, I think, has a shallow spool. I know it has a shallow spool, but I think it's capable of throwing the baits I throw primarily without needing a true BFS reel. This isn't a BFS reel shallow spool, but I think it'll work. So I broke up my favorite combo kind of for that reason, and plus the fact I got the newest to me Kuying Teton, the 5.2 Super Ultralight SUL. This is the lightest combo I own for sure. Now it's like right at 7 ounces rod and reel. That's the LTX BF8, and this baby, well, that's an 1/8 ounce, but it'll throw a 1/16 ounce, a 2-gram bait, pretty good. Maybe not much better or any better than the 6.32, but it's just kind of like an easier, you know, to get at that distance. So look forward to that video. I broke up my favorite combo to try it out on this, and also the TRV, how well it holds up to my BFS finesse style fishing. So let's jump down here and take a look at the new baits and see what's coming for next Tackle Warehouse box. And let's just see what all we got out of here. But the box is unloaded. Of course, we got our Tackle Warehouse sticker that I think we have 3 or 4 of these, 5, I don't know how many of these we've yet to put on a boat this go around. I picked up more of these. I've had a few. I bought them in a, this is a 1/16 ounce. I had them in 1/16 and an 1/8, and that's about all I use, a wacky rig. But you need those if you use the Z-Man because it takes a little weight to get the Z-Mans to sink. So we'll go right to what I'm talking about that I use those for, and that's the Zinkers. This is a pumpkin chartreuse, and I'll show you real quick the color comparisons because they got a new color out, and I think that pumpkin chartreuse is new because that, I don't know if you can make out the difference, is what I'm used to seeing, the coppertreuse, and the pumpkin and chartreuse is just a little bit bright, not much, but to my eye it's just a touch brighter, and that has a red flake in it. And it's pretty much the same thing, except that has red flake, the coppertreuse, and that doesn't. But I would call this just an overall a hair brighter. But those are good colors. I like them, so I got both colors. Also picked up another Houdini. Houdini used to be my favorite color overall for natural looking color. That color works in a lot of different things. The Reaction Innovation Skinny Dipper, I like the Houdini to rig it just with like a 4/0 hook, weightless, and use it kind of like a topwater bait. Awesome color for that. And of course you can't really go wrong with the green pumpkin orange. That color works good. And of course here's the color that really worked the best for me, probably for any of my soft plastics, but for sure in the Zinkers. And so I replenished the stash. I only had about 2 baits left in a package, so I got a couple of that, watermelon and white. Very awesome color to have. Now is that it for those? Okay, now also will say that the reason I stocked up and I have some and I got more, these can be rigged wacky style, they can be rigged shaky head style, and you can also just cut down, almost cut them in half, and you have two TRDs basically. So very versatile, soft plastic. Okay, and then I forgot, I also picked up, I've heard that just something about a red head for the Ned rigs works. I needed a few more. This is it's actually not a 16th ounce, it's a 15th ounce, which is pretty much a 16th ounce. Ned rigged heads. Those will come in very handy. I'll use them for sure. Then the other thing, that they just don't have these locally for whatever reason. Nobody stocks them, it seems like. But I'm still trying to find the perfect chatterbait trailer, right? One that lasts and gets bit. I've found several that get bit, but they just fall off after so many fish. So the boar hogs I tried in black and blue, had decent results. So I also got a watermelon boar hog and a molting craw. I think that color for that bayou craw will go good with that. Possibly that. It just depends on the time. That on the bayou craw may also be the ticket, especially at that one place I go to. But then everybody and their brother, I seem to be the only person that uses the chatterbait to try to imitate crawdads. Everybody else is throwing it with these, you know, paddle tail swim baits, or you know, some kind of swim bait, boot tail, paddle tail, different, just a straight tail. So I got a scented paddlers. I want to try, maybe also by themselves. Possibly throw that on a shaky head and as a trailer for the chatterbaits. But then I think this is the one that most people are recommending. They claim, I think maybe these were even made for that reason, to put on as a trailer. And these two colors, I guess I should talk about the colors real quick. I kind of wanted just a natural look to start with. I'll try these on the, well, probably on all the baits. The bayou craw, but mainly like the shell cracker, and then the kind of a, maybe the white, but more of a natural colored chatterbait. So I got the deal and the IU color. IU, I don't know how you pronounce that. It's Japanese. Alright, so I got all that in one order from Tackle Warehouse. I'll probably be making at least one more order through there. Let's go to Bass Pro Shop. Outdoor World. You guys want to go? Here we go. Let's take a trip. I picked up a couple different colors of those, and they're right about the same weight. Overall, same diameter around of the head that I had the last one of. I had all the luck. But then I also picked up these little crappie jig underspins. I want to try them out. And then I also realized that, guess what, Bass Pro Shops carries some Megabass stuff, and these I've been wanting to try. I just hadn't ordered them yet. I've seen them before, but then I saw them also talking about them on Tactical Bassin, and I got them in a 16th ounce, more of a BFS size, but I'm going to try those also. So that sums up pretty much all the heads I picked up on that trip anyway. There's still a few others, a few different underspins I want to get to try, and also from sliders that I talked about. I'm gonna also get a few more different sizes of sliders. I'll tell you more about that in a minute. But that's the closest I can find right now to the color I had. I had this almost color, but this was kind of a blended in, more natural looking. I picked up these two sliders in the same size I had, and I picked up that one too. So we're going to give those a shot, and I know that worked because they're pretty much what I've already used and tore up crappie. But then along the same lines, I want to try to find, I want to upsize that and catch bass also. So now these are going to probably be crappie. They may catch bass too, but I couldn't pass these up. They're only like $2.50. Bass Pro Shops Crappie Max swimmers. They don't have many colors to choose from, but I figured white, and then on a, you know, dark water, real gloomy day, those should stand out and work. I picked up a couple bags of those. And then back to the sliders. I don't know, a lot of people may not know this. They make the sliders in a lot of different sizes. This is a think these are the 3-inch. Yeah, 3-inch bass grub. And it says right on it, bass, walleye, and stripers. So I picked up a few different, basically a watermelon, white or pearl, and then a baby bass color of the sliders in the 3-inch. That's all Bass Pro has, the 3-inch. But they also make a 4-inch. So I'm gonna order a couple different 4 inches up. They make some weedless jig heads. I'm gonna order some of those, and they make a 5-inch worm. I'm gonna definitely order some of all of that from the Charlie Brewer sliders, probably right from their website. But then the baits that I've been wanting to try, I just had never bought any, so they had them in stock at Bass Pro, so I could actually physically see them, the size. I think these will also work good. Slim Swims, baby bass color, and then a pearl. But I think those, whether it be on that Mega Bass head, maybe a little bit bigger underspin, or just a straight, I could probably even put one on the 16th ounce shaky head that I have, that one style, and I think those will work. If there's a Mega Bass, rig one of those up. On the Mega Bass, should be the deal, right? So anyway, that's everything that I've got so far, along with the new Kuying Teton. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna get out of here, but stay tuned. I got a lot more coming, stuff I'm gonna order, different how-to videos over the winter while I'm not actually out fishing, and also showing you what to look forward to. So anyway, hope you liked that video. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, help share this channel, and whatever you do, get out of here. Go bass and bonsai for yourself, and thank you very much for watching. I got somewhere to go. Yep, bye.